Thought I had started it. Come on. I still can't figure out these buttons. I guess I'm not awake yet. Put my gloves on. Well, it's, what time is it? 6:17 on April 1st. April, Jesus. August 1st. Wow. We got a hair over here. August 1st is 52 degrees. Sunrise was at 5:08, I think. And sunset at 8 o'clock on the nose. Now we got two hairs here. Yep. 52 degrees and foggy. So the sun's up, it's going to burn it off. It's going to be a nice day today. Let's see. There he goes. He's really going today. Wow. He took off. My glasses are a little bit out of focus. I think the hat is weighing down on the rims. Come on, Flynn. Flynn. I don't know if you can see it on his right ear. Probably a tick. And a third hair. No. No. Good boy. Well, I went into Lincoln yesterday to pick up some stuff. And I went into Hannaford to buy some Foster's Centennial beer. But all the Foster's beer was sold out. Had plenty of Budweiser. Bud Light, Budweiser, and I used to drink Goose Island IPA, which you have to read in the details on the box, is made by InBev, the parent company of Budweiser. So I stopped buying that months ago after the Dylan Mulvaney fiasco. For those of you who don't know, Dylan Mulvaney is a man that's dressing up like a woman. He's made fun of women. I think on his first days, dressing up like a woman. He says he's a bimbo. He goes out and spends too much on clothes and shoes. And Budweiser decided to make a can with his image on it. So I stopped buying Goose Island after that. I told their Twitter page all the time, and I will today, that I actually didn't buy beer yesterday because the only choice left was Budweiser products. So I'll forego beer rather than supporting a company that mock swimming. Anyway, boy, I really made a mess here. Holy cow. Where do we want to go, bud? We'll go north again? Let's go. Come. We had some really dark clouds roll through last night. We thought we were going to have a good thunderstorm. Rained just a little bit, not much. You can see the road's already, there's no water left in the potholes. I would call them speed bump holes, but people don't slow down, ruining the suspension, or weaving around, making the problem worse. So anyway, yesterday, and for all you Joe Biden fans, you can stop watching now because this is going to get political. Yesterday, Hunter Biden's partner, Devin Archer, finally testified in a closed door hearing about Biden corruption. And his testimony says that Joe Biden participated at least 20 times with conference calls, or even personally attending dinners to sell what he called the brand. And Hunter was selling his father's name to influence things, and Joe Biden was there to sell the brand. So Joe lied. Joe's a liar. He's been lying from day one, 50 years in politics. And yet again, more lies. And the White House staff, Kareem, whatever the hell her name is, KGP, she lies to protect him. And the other guy, I can't remember his name. I should remember his name. But he won't answer questions about it. And then last night, the mainstream media did a very brief segment about Devin Archer's testimony. The local news, the woman couldn't even pronounce his name right. So she doesn't even know who Devin Archer is. And David Muir on World News Tonight spent a great deal of time on Trump and how much money Trump is spending to defend himself. And then towards the tail end of World News Tonight, he mentioned that Devin Archer testified, said nothing about Devin Archer calling saying Joe Biden was the brand, selling the brand. He really downplayed the testimony. Excuse me. So I jumped on my laptop, one of my laptops. I've got too many laptops. And I got on Twitter to David Muir's page and I called him out for his agenda, a Trump-hating agenda, and the fact that he didn't report accurately on Devin Archer's testimony. Oh, also, last week, one of Trump's supporters or managers in Mar-a-Lago got indicted for conspiracy or something, that he'd gone to, Trump wanted the security footage erased, and they had their IT guy there to assist in erasing the server. Well, but and last week they reported accurately that the IT guy said he didn't have the rights, R-I-G-H-T-S plural, meaning privileges. If you are familiar with a computer and Windows, you have security settings. If you don't have privileges to erase something, you can't do it. So he said he didn't have the rights. But last night David Muir left off the S and made it sound like the guy from the IT department felt that it wasn't right for him to do it. He said he didn't have the right to do it, not the rights. So it's a play on words. More Trump bashing. And they'll do anything to lie to push their agenda. Yeah, Flynn watered that rock yesterday. He's trying to water it again today. He's looking for a spot to take care of business. Why he's got to go all the way in there and stretch my arm out with the leash, I don't know. Oh, the sun's starting to burn up the haze. All right, bud. And heads right back home. Well, let's go. I think the guy running the inquiry for the Republicans is James Comer. What are you doing? What are you looking at, bud? What did it say? I don't see anything. Oh, a hair. That's what it is. You're a vehicle coming. Come, bud. Let's go. Might be Rick. I think Rick's going for a procedure today. Hey, come on, let's go. James Comer ran the inquiry, ran the interview with Devin Hodge. Come on, let's go in the house. Come on. He hears a vehicle. He wants to stop and see who it is. Let's come. That'll come by shortly. Anyway, so they had the testimony behind closed doors, and James Comer put out a press release summarizing the testimony. And David Muir didn't bother to refer to that, or he chose to ignore it. It's a diesel truck. I don't see it. They're not harvesting damn wood down there that I know of. Up here with her. So I'm going to jump on Twitter this morning to see if David Muir responds to my numerous tweets. He won't. But I'll be able to see what other things came out from the Devon Archer testimony. Now, some of you are going to point out that Devon Archer is a convicted felon, and which is true. But he was Hunter Biden's partner. And it's not the first testimony that said Joe Biden was involved. Tony Bobulinski in October of 2020 went online for half an hour and testified that he had been approached by the Bidens to be involved in one of their companies, and he ended up quitting the company because he saw what was going on. I don't know what that is. Hold on. Flynn, pull the microphone out. Flynn, come here. Say. I didn't know whether that was a tick or not. We don't have many ticks up here. I think in 7 years he's had 2. And they were just on his fur. They weren't biting him. So anyway, October 2020, Tony Bobulinski went on TV for a half an hour, a month before the election, to tell everybody about his involvement with the Bidens and how he'd left them because they were taking 10% and putting it on the side through Hunter for the big guy. And Bobulinski actually met Joe Biden with Hunter and Joe Biden's brother Jim. And Joe told him to take care of Hunter and Jim for him. So Joe Biden's been involved since when he was his vice president. To sell the brand, Burisma had him get rid of that prosecutor Shokin, so that Burisma can try and establish a presence in the United States, get listed on the stock exchange. And Joe Biden's on video bragging that he got the Shokin fired by withholding $1 billion in loan guarantees. Yep. Let's see what happens. Really nothing. Oh, and one of the channels had an interview with Kamala Harris about it, and she immediately was going to different subjects, not wanting to talk about it, how they have to have the country work together to come together because there's work to be done, and they can't focus on this stuff. Political theater, she called it. The hair was running towards us. Flynn, in the house. Go, let's go. Flynn, in the house. No, same guy. He's got the tick on his ear. No, no. Good boy. Another hair there. Flynn. Yeah, now he sees him. Well, this guy's got a tick on his ear too. They must be twins. Flynn, come on, in the house. Flynn. No. No. Good boy. He's got multiple ticks in his ear. Oh, chilly. 52 degrees. So today is Rita's sewing day. Her birthday present came in yesterday. I bought her a pair of Guggenheim scissors, which are top of the line scissors. So she was surprised. She's going to bring them down to the club and show them off. Alright, well that wraps up for today. Sorry about the political rants, but it is what it is. Thanks for watching.